Hey, what's going on? It's Ryan here, and today we're talking about how to make money while traveling the world. Alright, so you can fire your boss, become a digital nomad, and start traveling the world full time. So wherever you go, your work goes with you. Alright, we're really going to be doing a deep dive on this whole laptop lifestyle and really get into how you can automate your business online so that you can enjoy a lifestyle of freedom and do what you want, when you want, with who you want. Alright, so today I'm going to be sharing with you 3 of the best ways and most lucrative ways that you can make money while traveling the world. Coming right up. But first, intro. Alright, welcome back. So let's jump right into it here and take a look at some of the most lucrative ways that you can make money while you travel. So number 1 is consulting. And the best way to describe consulting is really just to put it into 2 words: cash cow. Alright, now why is consulting such a cash cow? Well, according to Forbes, consulting is $100 billion, that's billion with a B, $100 billion per year industry, which is just crazy. You know, that's bigger than internet marketing and direct mail marketing combined. And the crazy part is that consulting is supposed to more than double in growth throughout the rest of this year and 2019. You know, so while the rest of the economy is over here falling apart, consulting is over here, you know, just exploding in growth and, you know, just exploding in growth, you know, which means more and more money is being paid out to consultants and more opportunity for you. Alright, so now what exactly is consulting? Well, if you may not already know what consulting is, it's basically just where one person provides professional or expert advice to another person. Alright, that's the definition of consulting. But there's really a lot of myths revolving around consulting. You know, a lot of people think of consulting as a bunch of dudes, you know, sitting in suits and ties, working with these big Fortune 500 companies and other corporations, you know, in these big glass conference rooms with graphs and charts and laser pointers and so on and so forth, right? And I mean, yeah, there's obviously a little bit of that with consulting, but I mean, that's really just a small part of it, guys. You know, it's crazy. Nowadays, there's so many different types of consultants out there that it's just crazy. You know, you got dating consultants, you got health and fitness consultants, sales consultants, productivity consultants, social media consultants, life coaches, and on and on and on. I mean, you can pretty much just go on Google and type in any area of expertise and put coaching or consulting after it, and you'll probably get back a pretty long list of options. Alright, but the point I'm trying to make here is you don't have to be a stuffy old dude in a suit to be a consultant. Alright, I mean, if you have expertise or knowledge on a particular subject, you know, whatever it is, whether that's health and fitness, dating and relationships, making money online, or just whatever, then you can take that information and give it to people who need it, you know, who need help in the industry, and you'll get paid very handsomely to do it. Alright? I mean, you don't have to be a professional or some know-it-all, you know, as long as you get the client the result faster than he can get it on his own, then that's all that matters. That's all the client cares about, right? He doesn't care about where you went to school or what university you went to or what kind of letters are behind your last name. No. As long as you can get him the result that he's after, he's thrilled. See, the secret to consulting is just to know a little bit more than the other guy, and that's it. You know, who cares about the rest of the world and what the rest of the world thinks, right? I mean, the rest of the world isn't paying you. You know, so many people, they get caught up in this whole big credentials myth. You know, they think they have to have certain letters after their last name or have certain certificates or have gone to this university or that university. And I mean, it's just bullshit. You know, it's sad. Most people let self-doubt stand between themselves and the fortunes that they deserve. And I mean, it's not that there's some mysterious force out there stopping us from becoming the person that we're destined for, or from helping the people that we should be helping. No, it's all this up here, all this self-doubt, you know. It's that little nagging voice in the back of your head saying, who do you think you are to think you can be helping that person? Or how dare you think that you can do this? For example, before I was about to shoot this video, that little nagging voice was trying to pop in, saying, who do you think you are to think you can be showing people how to travel the world and make money online and this and that? And you gotta shut it out, guys. You just gotta say, cut. And you just gotta shut it down, because if you don't, it's gonna cripple you and it's gonna destroy your life. All right, don't let that little voice run your entire life and bullshit you your entire life. All right, you gotta take charge, my friend, and take control of your life. All right, you gotta be the captain of your ship and the master of your own soul, right? I mean, it's not worth waiting around all your life, waiting for somebody else to tell you that you're worthy. All right, you already are worthy, and you are enough, and you have what it takes. I mean, the fact of the matter is this: if we can help somebody get the results for themselves faster, easier, and more efficiently than they could do it for themselves, then that's all the credentials we need, baby. I mean, the results speak for themselves, right? If we look at guys like Bill Gates, he was a college dropout. He didn't have any real credentials before founding Microsoft, other than dude who founded Microsoft. Period. Boom. End of story. You know what I mean? What about Zuckerberg? This guy didn't have any fancy credentials either, other than dude who started Facebook. Steve Jobs, Michael Dell, Ted Turner, Lawrence Ellison, all these people, nothing. No credentials, nothing. But they didn't stand around and wait for somebody else to give them permission. No, they took massive action and could care less what everybody else thought. So I mean, the bottom line is you can do this, and you have what it takes to be a consultant, my friend. We all do. I know we all have that area that we're passionate and knowledgeable about. And like I just said already, if you can help the other guy get the result faster than he can get it on his own, then that's all you need. All right, so now back to the topic of traveling the world. If you're somebody who's looking to travel the world and work remotely from your laptop, then consulting fits perfectly right up this alley, because the only tools of the trade that you need are a laptop, cell phone, pen, and paper. I mean, you're going to be speaking to all your clients via Skype or on the phone, which you can obviously do from anywhere in the world, right? So I mean, this is a great option for digital nomads. And then the other thing that's cool is, like we already kind of talked about, is you don't need any credentials. So you don't have to go to college, you don't have to go to school for all these years. With consulting, you can just jump in right away and enter the market quickly. And then also, you don't have to make any products, and you don't have to invest in all this technical stuff that's gonna freak you out and bog you down, right? You virtually, like we already talked about, you just pick a niche that you're passionate and knowledgeable about, and then place a few ads online or host a couple webinars to recruit a few clients. And if you're good at what you do and you do a good job, then your clients are probably gonna stick with you for a long time, right? So I mean, it's stable, it's recurring, and with a monthly billing model, you don't have to worry about going out every day or every month, constantly looking for new clients. You don't have to always be looking to flood your pipeline. So yeah, as you can probably tell, consulting is a huge opportunity right now for anybody to make a tremendous amount of money while providing, maximum results and doing the most good that we possibly can to our target markets. So if you're somebody who's looking to travel the world and do something that's part-time while at the same time, stacking your bank account with a lot of cash, then definitely consider consulting. All right, so that was number one. Now let's move on to number two, which is becoming an influencer. Now, what is an influencer? Well, an influencer is pretty much just somebody who has influence over people, right? It's somebody who affects or changes the way people behave. All right, now, this is a new trend that's going down right now in society with the advent of social media. And I mean, people are making absolute fortunes in this new influencer economy. See, traditional marketing is dying. Television, radio, billboards, magazines, it's all dying. Big brands are now paying influencers to shout out and promote their stuff. Because if you think about it, what's everybody doing? Where's all the eyeballs at? Where's all the traffic? It's all on social media, right? And especially on Instagram. Instagram is the real gold mine here. I mean, over $1 billion was spent last year alone on influencer marketing, and it's only gonna keep growing from there. And the cool thing is that anybody can tap into this gold mine, because with the internet now, everybody has a voice, no matter who you are. So I mean, all you have to do is, pick a niche, a small targeted audience, and start creating or curating content and uploading photos and videos within that niche. Start building a following and gaining some influence. Now, I know a lot of people might think that you have to have hundreds of thousands of followers or millions of fans to be an influencer, right? But that's really not true. You really only need a few thousand followers to be able to monetize your platform and start getting brand partnerships. Obviously, the more followers you have, the easier it's going to be to reach out to these bigger brands, right? But if you don't have hundreds of thousands of followers, then that's no big deal, because that just means you're going to have to put in a little more work and be proactive. Actually start physically reaching out to some of these brands that you want to work with, and shoot them an email and say, hey, we got an upcoming trip coming up, or we got a pretty cool idea for a video. Do you guys want to partner up? And you kind of tell them who you are, what you're about, who your audience is, what your audience interests are, what you're going to do for the brand, how you're going to help them, so on and so forth. And they'll obviously reply and say yes or no. And if they say no, no big deal. You just move on to the next one. It's kind of a numbers game. All right. And then the other cool thing that's super cool about building a following and becoming an influencer is that once you have that solid fan base, you can virtually do anything to monetize it. All right. You don't just have to promote big brands. You can sell ebooks, you can sell digital products, physical products, do affiliate marketing, and on and on and on. Once you control that many eyeballs, it's almost like money on demand, because you can direct and funnel that traffic anywhere. All right, so becoming an influencer is definitely another potential cash cow, and would certainly give you the freedom to travel the world and work abroad. If you think about it, your job is pretty much creating content for your audience, right? And if you're traveling the world, then you're probably going to be capturing some pretty epic footage, right? So, for those of you who love Instagram, YouTube, blogging, for sure Instagram or YouTube, definitely consider, tapping into this new influencer gold mine. All right, so that was number 2. Number 3 is high ticket affiliate marketing. And if you're trying to travel the world and actually spend some time traveling, kicking back, relaxing, and enjoying yourself a little bit, then I truly believe that this is one of the best options out there, because if you pick the right program and set this one up right, then you're gonna have the ultimate automation and leverage. All right, so if you're not sure what high ticket affiliate marketing is, well, it's basically just like traditional affiliate marketing, with the exception that you're not making small commissions. All right, the commission payouts here generally range from $500 on the low end of the scale to $15,000 on the high end of the scale. So unlike traditional affiliate marketing, where most people promote lotions, potions, pills, and juices, that go for $5, $10, maybe $15 a pop, instead, you're promoting high ticket items like digital courses or exclusive information products. So unlike the guy promoting low ticket items who needs to make a gazillion sales in a month just to hit his income goals, you only need to make 1 or 2 sales in a month to hit your income goals. That's pretty freaking powerful, right? You're doing way less work, you're doing less promoting, yet making bigger commissions. And I want you to think about for a second, waking up in the morning, jumping on your computer, checking your email inbox, and seeing that you made a $10,000 commission overnight. How would that make you feel? You'd probably be pretty fired up, right? That's the power of high ticket, and that's exactly what is happening right now to thousands of people around the world. And the crazy thing is that it's just as easy to sell high ticket items as it is low ticket items. So many people do not understand this concept right here, which is exactly why most businesses fail, because they're only selling little price products, which there's absolutely nothing wrong with that at all. But at the end of the day, these businesses end up failing because they just don't have enough money to cover their advertising costs. Every time they go out and try to advertise, they're instantly over their head in debt, and it's hard for them to get out and move forward. Their returns just aren't greater than their investments. This is a key point that you gotta understand if you want to be successful in online business or marketing. All right, if you don't have a product line that's able to give you a big income boost or able to bring in large profits, then you're probably going to be working really hard to bring in a ton of customers to make the same amount of money that you could with just a few customers buying high priced products. All right, I really hope that makes sense, because if I can get you to grasp just that one concept, then you're going to be able to 10x, if not 100x your income. All right, and then the other thing that's so great about high ticket affiliate marketing while you're out traveling and getting your wanderlust on is the automation it gives you. And again, if you pick the right program and take the time to set this up right, then this can be an absolute game changer and be the difference between whether you work for your business or your business works for you. All right, you can literally set this up so that your business becomes fully automated and can run hands-free on complete autopilot, virtually 24/7, so that you can be out there, on a beach, sipping on pina coladas, up in the mountains, snowboarding, out in the jungle, cruising down whitewater rapids, or just whatever it is you enjoy doing, right? While your business is quietly running in the background, pumping money into your bank account. All right, that's the power of the internet, and that's the power of a fully loaded high-ticket system with automation and leverage built into it. All right, so how does it work? Well, like I just said a minute ago, if you pick the right system, they will actually have coaches and sales reps who will not only train you in on becoming a legendary marketer and do all the sales for you, but they'll also take all of your clients and customers that you bring in, they'll train them in and handle all the sales and customer service for them as well. So that means you don't ever have to get on the phone with anybody or do any selling or any telling. And honestly, that's the ultimate automation, because that means that all you have to do is generate leads for the system, and the system takes over from there. All right, so now when you see these people traveling all around the world, making all this money, and it seems like they're hardly ever working, well, now you know why. It's because they're plugged into a proven system that, takes care of all the complex moving parts for them, giving them automation and leverage and allowing them to fill up their piggy banks quickly while only working a few hours a week. All right, that's the true definition of freedom, and that's why high-ticket affiliate marketing is becoming so attractive, especially for people looking to travel the world. And I mean, it's obviously not for everybody, and obviously there's still a lot of hard work and training involved, just like anything else. But I mean, I think you'd be pretty crazy not to at least give this one a try, especially if you're somebody who's brand new and haven't done a whole lot online, just because of how easy it is to get set up and to get started and to start actually making money online as a newbie. I know for myself personally, when I first stepped online, I came from a lifetime of climbing poles and digging holes and doing construction, working in the oil fields and this and that. So when my brother Peyton first introduced me to a high ticket business like what we're talking about right now, I was pretty skeptical. I was like, yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. Like, I just couldn't see it. I just didn't have the vision at the time. And I just thought there was no way it would work out. And I mean, it seemed so unrealistic. But, at the same time, I was done. I was sick of the 9 to 5, and I wanted out. I needed to get out of the dirt, and I wanted more freedom. I wanted to be more, do more, and have more. I just wanted more freedom, and I wanted to start traveling the world and to help others do the same. So I was like, screw it. What the heck do I got to lose, right? So then a couple months later, we ended up quitting our full-time jobs, and we were working online full-time. And it's truly been a blessing. A couple months after that, we were over in Thailand, traveling the world. I mean, it's just crazy, with technology today and social media and all these different opportunities that we have at our fingertips. I truly believe it's one of the greatest times in history to be living on this planet. I mean, you can virtually do anything today as long as you have the passion, dedication, and focus for it. I mean, just 20 or 30 years ago, none of this was possible, but now it is. So why not take advantage of it, right? Why not do what you love to do? I mean, there's so many people today working jobs that they hate and they're miserable, and that was me. I was miserable. I hated my life. I hated my job, and that's why I quit, and I feel very blessed and fortunate to have found what I love to do online, and that's why I want to share this message with you guys. I want you to know that there's, if you're not happy in your current situation with what you're doing, I want you to know that there's a lot more out there for you. There's so many opportunities online nowadays, and I just gave you three great ways to make money online. So anyways, yeah, that about wraps up this video. If you guys want to check out my #1 recommended way to make money online, my #1 recommended program that I'm currently associated with right now, I'll go ahead and drop a link below in the description. You can feel free to check that out. And then also go ahead and link up a free book below if you want more information on making money online, high ticket affiliate marketing, and so on and so forth. That book's kind of like a blueprint, and we just ask that you cover shipping and handling. So yeah, you can feel free to check that out as well. And that wraps it up for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, let me know by hitting that thumbs up button below. And don't forget to subscribe if you want more videos like this from myself in the future. This is Ryan with Freedom Movement. I'll see you in the next one. Hey everybody, real quick, I forgot to mention at the end of the last video about my #1 recommended program that I'm gonna go ahead and link up below. I believe it'll be like the first link down below in the description. Basically, there's some big things coming, all right? There's some super exciting things about to happen with this program. I'm not gonna go into all the details and all the depth right now, just because this video is probably already carried out 20-30 minutes long, and I don't want this to be like an hour long. All right, so look out for another video, which I'll probably be coming out with in a few days, going into more depth and more information on this particular opportunity and what's about to happen here. But the reason why I wanted to make this little short clip right here for you guys is because there's kind of a time frame on this, all right? So if you get started with this, I believe within the next week or two, then you're gonna receive a bunch of bonuses, all right, worth thousands of dollars. And so that's why I wanna make this now. I don't want you to miss out on these bonuses versus if you were to get started down the road. Basically, what's happening is we're restructuring everything, all right? Redesigning the entire website. It's gonna be like a version 3.0, all right? So we're talking new content, new videos, new funnels, new training, new education, just everything. I've had a little look behind the scenes, and I mean, it's just absolutely, all right? It's just incredible, guys. I mean, I gotta tell you, this has been mine and my brother Peyton's #1 recommended program for quite a while now, and that's for a reason, all right? The training and the education, the coaching, the help and support that you get here, we truly believe is unlike anything else out there in the marketplace, all right? And now, what's coming now and how they're redesigning everything now is just, it's lights out, guys. I mean, it's gonna blow your mind, all right? I mean, I truly believe that this is just a phenomenal opportunity for you. It's the ground floor and just a great time to get started with a phenomenal opportunity, all right? If you're somebody who's been out there, and you've been bouncing around with all these different programs, different get-rich-quick schemes, and you haven't been getting the results that you're looking for, if you just haven't made it happen yet, then I'm telling you, check this out, my friend, all right? If you're looking for the training, education, and knowledge that you need to become a full-time online marketer, and you want to learn how to build a full-time business online so you can actually start traveling the world and doing what you love full-time, then give this a shot, my friend. Check it out, and you will not regret it. All right, so anyways, that's all I got for this video, guys. I want to say thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your time, and I can end this video today by saying that if you click that link below and get started today, then I know I'll see you at the top and on the beaches of the world.